We are in the zone with Bills wide receiver Robert Woods. Hi, I'm Dave Jixer. The Bills came up short yesterday, but we are still in the wild card hunt. We are going to break it all down.
And I'm Brad Gelber, and we've been taking your Twitter and Facebook questions all day long. We are in the zone.
In the Zone with Robert Woods on WBBZ-TV is presented by Transitown Automotive Group, serving Western New York for over 40 years. Trust Transitown. Creekside Sales and Service Outdoor Equipment Store, your factory-authorized Cub Cadet and Mahindra dealer. Dewville College, educating for life. And now from the WBBZ studio, here's co-host Dave Jixter.
Welcome to In the Zone. I'm Dave Jixter from 97 Rock, and what a game yesterday. The Bills came up short, but a lot of positive things came out of the game. But first, I want to say hello to my host, Mr. Robert Woods.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you.
Robert, let's first start with, first of all, you like my...
I know, I switched up the outfit on me today.
Yeah, you know...
I've been standing in the truck for a whole week now.
For a whole week, and thanks for coming over earlier. We'll talk about the truck in a little bit, but I want to talk football with you because, man, we almost beat the Patriots, and a lot of positive things came out, a little frustrating offensively, but let's talk about the Bills' defense yesterday. They were knocking Brady down left and right, and boy, that was fun to see, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a very frustrating finish for us. At the end of the game, of course, ending up with a loss. But seeing our defense, flying after Brady, seeing him on the ground, making faces, looking at the referee calls, and just playing, Bills defense, flying after Brady, having the quarterback on the ground, and doing well against the run, I think.
We seem to have some issues offensively, and let's talk about those. Sammy Watkins, I mean, he had a few great catches, but he wasn't. Tyrod wasn't getting him the ball that much. Can you explain to us why?
Yeah, I think scheme. The scheme of how Butler played it and how they were trying to pretty much keep Sammy inside, pretty much taking away the deep ball, trying to funnel him into their deep safety McCourty, who was flying over top all day, but. Just trying to give Sammy the same look, keep him inside, only, really giving him the quick, easy throws, but, we're looking other ways with linebackers flying out, and allow, big game from Chris Hogan and, a couple plays for myself.
And Chris Hogan had a great game. You could have had a better game. When did the NFL get rid of the rule, the face guarding rule? Aren't you supposed to look back at the ball? Yeah. And there were 3 times. At least 3 times where they were going like this to our receivers.
I only think it's a Monday night when the Bills play rule. Could have some big plays, even with the penalties, put us in good field position. Referees have a tough job, but, a couple of missed calls and, in a very, controversial call, throughout the game early on.
The inadvertent whistle, let's talk about that. Where were you when that was happening, and were you close to Rex when that was going on?
Right, I was, right on the sideline, sitting on the bench, behind Rex, pretty much at ball level, and seeing, Brady run out, and pretty much, guessing he was going to run out of bounds, and then when he makes the throw, we're hearing the whistles. And then it was just confusion, a lot, we're like, he blew the whistle, he's still in bounds, now what's the call? I think the correct call, supposed to, replay it down, not, have that completion, that play, we seeing them advance the ball 15, 20 yards for a play, that, shouldn't have even happened.
Right, and then it seemed after that inadvertent whistle where the refs basically said they messed up, it seemed like there were like 5 or 6 makeup calls, in the Patriots' favor. But I don't want to even concentrate on the referee stuff. We came close to scoring. First of all, Tyrod Taylor, how's his shoulder?
Yeah, so he's battling, something, in the shoulder area, whether it's shoulder or collarbone. He's a tough kid. He's played throughout the, with it was MCL injury, and You know, the shoulder, collarbone. You know, he finished the game with it. You know, he's battling throughout the game with it, and he's a tough kid. Hopefully, you know, gets back this week to play. Need him. You know, got a big game against Kansas City coming up.
Major issue, and we've seen it before. Our hurry-up offense. Tyrod's still waiting for the play to come in. I'm not sure whose fault that is. Have you guys discussed the fact that our hurry-up offense really isn't all that fast, and it made a big factor on coming back to tie that game last night?
Yeah, I think we're losing a lot of time. Whether it's the headsets, you know, or just, you know, plays coming in, you know, we're missing a lot of time, valuable time, with just miscommunication with the headsets. You know, oftentimes, you know, Tyrod is, you know, he's waiting on a call, or whether it's breaking up, you know, in his ear. You know, he's you know, shooting out a play as fast as he can just to get a play going before you know, time expires, and just get ready for the next play, whether it comes in or not. You know, he has to have a play in his head to get ready and go.
Something hopefully you're going to work on next week in case you need it for Kansas City.
Definitely so. Like I said, you know, we're missing valuable time. You know, it cost us this game, and you know, in order to win these games, you know, time is important. Penalties, turnovers, and you know, in this past game, a little bit of officiating.
Leotis, big mistake, couple big mistakes yesterday when he came to the sidelines after the first big mistake.
Yeah.
What do you say to him?
I mean, you know, Leotis, you know, I came in, you know, he's been a vet since I've been here. It's one of those things you can't really, you know, say anything to, you know, to a guy like a captain like that, you know, of our team. You know, he makes a mistake. You know, he knows he made a mistake. He knows how to deal with it. You kind of just, you know, tap him, you know, keep his head up. You know, they were able to score, but, you know, it didn't cost us. We were able to, you know, at least, you know, have a chance for a comeback at least at the end of it, you know. Of course, you know, it did cost us, but, you know, we just got to, you know, keep going with them.
We'll talk more football with Robert Woods, but first of all, I want to thank you for coming out. We are supporting the Food Bank of Western New York. They are in desperate need for food. This is 97 Rock's 10th annual Operation Rock Out Hunger. I live on a truck for a week, and I'm off the truck tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., but you came over to deliver a turkey and say hello to some fans, and I want to thank you so much for that, for supporting our drive.
Oh, yeah, I know. You know, going right back to the truck after this, you know, you still got a night in there. But, you know, just, you know, thank you and thank Western New York for coming out. You're donating everything. You know, it is Thanksgiving coming up, and just thank everybody for your support.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we're going to talk to people from the food bank a little bit later on here in the show. We are going to take a trip to the Dunn Tire Digital Zone when we come back. And we are going to take your Twitter and Facebook questions and talk more football with Robert Woods in just a few minutes from right now. And welcome back to In the Zone here on WBBZ-TV. I'm Dave Jixer from 97 Rock and Robert Woods. And Robert, what did Coach Rex Ryan say to you and your team after the game? You know, you played much better than you played the first time you met the Patriots. And like I said, a lot of positive things came out of the game, but still a little bit short. What did Rex say? Right,
you know, coming to the locker room, you know, after the end of the game, it was just, you know, it was so quiet. You know, it was a disappointing loss. You know, everybody put so much effort into this game, winning this game. And he, you know, he just basically told us, you know, remember this game, remember this locker room, you know, and we must come back. You know, we must play this team again and in the playoffs. But just remember the field. You know, remember how the preparation we put into this game, and prepare for every team. You know, just like them or even better, and just make sure we win out and you know, get back to play the Patriots again.
Well, you represented Buffalo pretty well yesterday. You personally had a good game, so
thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Sir. Let's take a trip to the Dunn Tire Digital Zone, brought to you by Dunn Tire, the official tire dealer of the Buffalo Bills. And we have Brad Gelber over there, and for some reason he's all dressed up and has a tie and everything on.
I just do what they tell me, Dave. That's all. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at WBBZ and on Facebook at facebook.com/WBBZ-TV. So that'll be what we'll do there, and we'll head right into Twitter now. Our first question is from Scott, and he wants to know, Robert, did you get to watch a replay of Sammy's one-handed grab? And that had to be one of the craziest catches of the year.
That was sweet.
Yeah, I definitely, you know, missed it live. I just seen, you know, his hand go up, but, you know, kind of missed the whole action of the whole play. And, I watched it on film. It's not as good of a picture as it is on TV with the slow-mo and everything. But just talked to him on the sideline. Asked me, "Yo, I heard you caught it one hand," and he was like, "Yeah, ball's in the air. Just snagged it." And it was a key play. Ball's floating in the air. Got the first down. And as a receiver mindset, our mindset, ball's in the air. We're going to go get it. And Sammy did that.
Yeah, that was a pretty unbelievable catch. Entertaining to watch for sure. Our next one's from Howard, and he wants to know, Robert, when you guys travel for games, do you get a roommate when you go to the hotel? And do you get to choose who you room with?
Boy, I hope so.
So, no and no. We do have curfew. I want to say it's 11 o'clock the night before the games. My roommate, is EJ Manuel. It's been the same for 2 years now, and I must say he's probably gonna get mad at this, but he's definitely improved from last year. EJ was definitely a snorer. so this year, he's improved and getting lots of rest now.
You have to get one of those CPAP machines. Hey, was it tough for you guys the whole entire day? Did it seem like time was just dragging on and you have a big football game to play? What did you do to calm your nerves all day long before kickoff?
Yeah, we it's hard, it's you excited for the game, your anxiety, you're just waiting on it, late game, 8:15 game. You're sitting in a hotel either Monday night or Thursday, nothing's on TV. And you're just trying to, balance, resting and, not resting too long and being on your feet. So just, hopefully there's a movie on in the hotel, try to, get a distraction with that.
Cool. Our last question for the segment now is going to be from Trent. And Robert, you're a fashionable guy, so he wants to know, do you get to go out for Black Friday at all? Do any shopping?
No shopping for me. Hopefully my mom is Black Friday shopping for Christmas, so hopefully that works out.
Well, that's all the time I think we have, so back to you, Dave.
Thanks, great questions, and we will go to, that was the Dunn Tire Digital Zone, by the way, brought to you by Dunn Tire, the official tire dealer of the Buffalo Bills. I wanted to ask you one question about the fans there in New England. They can be pretty hostile.
Pretty hostile. Running back into the tunnel, even halftime before the game, after, and they're always saying something. And sometimes, you look back and you're like, did you really just say that? They say some crazy things, but we're rivals. You expect those things, but it's a part of the game. Just sometimes you gotta ignore it, block it out. But every now and then you'll hear something where you gotta look back because it's sometimes crazy.
All right, we're going to take a trip to the fan zone, and we're also going to come back and ask Mr. Woods about how he felt about Tom Brady being kind of a baby last night.
Connect in the Fan Zone, brought to you by Sports Obsession and the Galleria Mall.
Welcome back to In the Zone. We're going to toss it to the fan zone, but I have the first question for Robert. Robert, we all know Tom Brady is probably the best quarterback to ever play the game, but man, is it fun to watch him get knocked down. And then he started acting like a baby. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, just seeing our defense, flying around, going after Brady, and see him flopping sometimes, hitting the ground, looking to the ref, grabbing his head, kind of faking and just reaching, really trying to get a Grammy. But he's flopping here and there, but it's a part of it. But we're flying after him, getting the hits. Let us see Brady on the ground.
He was yelling at the refs and yelling at his teammates, and just what a baby.
Oh man.
Brad, take it away.
Before we jump in, we just want to mention that we have a great prize for one of the studio audience members. It's going to be a $25 gift certificate to the Buffalo Roadhouse Grill. So delicious. And we'll pass things back to Robert now, who's with our first studio audience member.
Thanks, Brad.
Hey.
What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Derek, and I'm from Buffalo, New York.
How you doing? What's your question?
My question is, being from the Pac-12, do you have an extra burden of representation since the other star players are from the ACC or at least the South?
Yeah, especially with this team, it's a lot of ACC, SEC. I always say it's too many, Florida State and too many Clemson. We hear about them all the time, but definitely trying to represent for USC and keep the Pac-12 going and with Buffalo. Thank you. What's your name?
Brian Paris. I'm from East Bethany. So this question, Robert, could define you. It's a non-football question. So the question is, who's your favorite superhero and why?
Ooh. My favorite superhero would probably have to be, I want to say Superman, but everybody knows his weakness, so I don't know if that's pretty cool. But probably Batman, just because he always finds a way. And yeah, everybody has a man cave, but he finds a way, to win. He always does. Thank you. What's your name? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Zach Paris, and I'm from East Bethany, New York. And my question is, what is your all-time favorite movie?
All-time favorite movie? I like to watch Apocalypto. I want to say it's a Mel Gibson movie, but it's a classic movie. Guy gets separated from his family. He finds a way to battle through everything, even through the jungle, and then I can't tell you the movie, but it's a pretty good movie. So check it out. How you doing? What's your name? Where are you from?
Matt and Maverick. We're from East Amherst. I don't really have a question. I just want to come on and say, thank you to the staff. Thank you, putting on the show every week. Next week is my last show. I'm actually shipping out to boot camp for the Coast Guard on December 8th. So, it's just want to thank you guys. I see the Bills as more than just a team. It's a family, and even after a tough loss like that, you guys are still fighting for us fans, and it means a lot to us, and it's a tradition for us. And I also want to say happy birthday to my wife tonight. She was able to come.
Happy birthday. I'd like to thank you for always coming out, supporting the show. All you guys always support, Thanksgiving. Thankful for you guys for always coming out. Thank you for your support and for your future service, what you're about to do for us. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Brad.
And I just wanted to say thank you and happy Thanksgiving to everyone as well. And back to you, Dave.
Special thanks to the Fan Zone. Nice job, everybody. We are going to take a trip to the Gelber and O'Connell Hot Shot Challenge when we come back. We'll be back in just 2 minutes from right now.
The Hot Shot Challenge Zone is brought to you by Gelber and O'Connell, your car accident and injury law firm. Call 633-5050.
Welcome back to Gelber and O'Connell Hot Shot Zone. This is where we are, and we have two teams like we do every week. We have Team Robert Woods, and today we have Team Bradley Gelber. And Robert, who's your teammate?
We have Sammy right here from West Seneca.
All right, Sammy, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, good luck to you, pal. You look at, he looks all motivated. All right, Brad Gelber, who is your teammate?
This is Derek.
Derek, where are you from?
I'm from Lockport, New York.
Lockport, New York. Are you nervous? Because this is a pretty good team over here.
Oh, I know. I'm ready to go.
All right. I've seen Brad throw. All right, go on up there, pal. Go on up there, Sammy. Did that go through? All right. Team Robert Woods up 1-0. No thanks to you yet, Robert. Look at that, 2-0. Way to answer. I told you it was a tough team. All right, good luck. Representing Lockport. All right, a little bit, it was off. So technically, you guys are not going to win. Actually, you're definitely not going to win that Sweetworks candy basket. Team Robert Woods, the winner. Nice job, Sammy. Sweetworks candy basket for you. You guys are not complete losers. We have Dave and Buster's gift certificates for, not for you, but for you. Congratulations. And when we come back, we have a big game in Kansas City. We're still in the playoff hunt. We're going to talk to Robert Woods about that.
Get in the zone this winter with a snowblower from Creekside Sales and Service. Enter to win one now. Go to WBBZ.TV and click on the Creekside logo. One entry per person per family. Creekside Sales and Service is your factory authorized Cub Cadet and Mahindra dealer. South Transit Road, Lockport.
And welcome back to In the Zone. I'm Dave Jixter from 97 Rock. I've been living on a truck for a week for the Food Bank of Western New York. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I can't believe it's this Thursday already. And we have Catherine here from the Food Bank of Western New York who desperately needs help, especially this time of year.
We do. Rock Out Hunger is so amazing. It's off to a great start. We are so grateful to have about 3,300 turkeys so far, and one last push tomorrow morning before it wraps up. And of course, we wouldn't be anywhere without you, Dave, for sleeping on this trailer.
We wouldn't be anywhere without the people that have donated, and it's a great cause, the Food Bank of Western New York. The food goes to hardworking people, so there's plenty of people that work 40-hour weeks but have a family of 4 and might only make $25,000. So let's get over to Robert Wood. Thank you, Catherine, for your hard work with the Food Bank. We won 2 out of our last 3 games. We're still in the wild card hunt. We need to make the playoffs this year, and we need to beat Kansas City. How do we do that, Robert?
Right, Kansas City, is AFC team, definitely, could keep us in the hunt, with a big win here. And they've been playing well. Just got to go out there and beat them,
Go Bills.
All right, go Bills.
Beat 'em.
Go
Bills. Robert Woods, thank you so much. We'll see you next Monday night talking about a victory. Thanks for watching.